Hello everybody, you are welcome to the video lecture series on computer aided design and drafting, AB 218 and AB 315 in the Department of Agricultural and Bioenvironmental Engineering of the Federal Polytechnic, Ado-Ekiti, Nigeria. I am Engineer Peter Ajewole, and I'm the instructor for these two courses. And in this course, or rather these courses, you are going to learn the use of AutoCAD in making two-dimensional and three-dimensional drawings. Actually, the students of this course are expected to have learned manual drawing using drawing board and instruments. And I'm very sure that the students offering AB 218 and AB 315, they have gone through that. Now, what is CAD? CAD simply means computer aided design. And computer aided design is implemented through the use of computer and softwares, which we refer to as CAD softwares. We have several examples of CAD softwares. We have AutoCAD. AutoCAD means automatic computer aided design, and it is the basic software used by engineers, environmentalists, surveyors, and in various other branches of engineering like civil engineering, electrical, mechanical, agricultural. They all use AutoCAD. We have ArchiCAD, which is specifically for the students of architecture or professionals in the field of architecture for making building drawing. AutoCAD can be used for both building and machine drawing, but ArchiCAD is majorly for building drawing. We have Maya, we have 3D Max for modeling, for character modeling, for animation. We have Autodesk Inventor. Actually, I teach Autodesk Inventor too. Autodesk Inventor is a CAD software that is majorly for machine drawing. Autodesk Inventor may not be suitable for building drawing, but it is for machine drawing. Then we have SketchUp, we have AutoSketch, we have Pro Engineer and SolidWorks. These are all CAD softwares which we use for making engineering or building drawing. Now, why do we need AutoCAD or CAD for making drawings? It is more accurate. If you are using drawing board, using pencil, eraser, drawing set, compass, you cannot be as accurate as using CAD, because using computer to make your drawings will give you more accurate drawing. It is faster. Initially, when you are learning, you might think it is slow, but as you become a master, as you have a thorough grasp of this software, you will discover that it is faster than manual drawing. It is neater. In manual drawing, like I said, it is more accurate, it is faster, it is neater. When you are using drawing board and pencil and eraser, you discover that the drawing can be rough as you raise and remove some parts. But using computer, your final output will be very, very neat. Then large number of copies of drawings can be easily produced. You discover that if you make manual drawing using drawing board, you will have to make blueprint using some machines and it will take a long time. But with AutoCAD, all you need is a printer to duplicate your drawing, to produce it en masse. Then you become more efficient. That is, you can produce, you can make many drawings in a little time. That makes you very, very much efficient. Then complex drawings, like you want to draw a tractor, you want to draw a bulldozer, you want to draw very complex machine parts, you easily do that with AutoCAD. Then initially it might be expensive installing the software, buying laptops or desktop You might think it is expensive, but in the long run, it is discovered that use of CAD for making drawings is cheaper in the long run. Now, what is AutoCAD? AutoCAD means automatic computer aided design. Automatic computer aided design. It is automatic because it is done with the use of computer, and actually using CAD enables you to produce a digital prototype of whatever you want to invent or you want to make. Now we use AutoCAD for making 2D and 3D drawings. You produce 2D and 3D drawings with AutoCAD, and I want to tell you that it is a leading CAD software. Most other CAD softwares, they are based on AutoCAD, and when you master AutoCAD, it is very, very easy to master other types of CAD. For example, I started with AutoCAD, but when I began to learn Autodesk Inventor, I found it very, very easy because of my basic understanding of AutoCAD. AutoCAD can be applied in any engineering technology or science discipline, even environmental engineering. AutoCAD is very, very much applicable. Every professional uses it. It is needed by engineers, by scientists, by environmentalists, by technologists, by people from different fields. Now we have several versions of AutoCAD. Like we have AutoCAD 2014, as I'm talking, it is the latest version. We have 2010, 2011. We have version 2004, 2005, 2006. Now you discover that these versions are grouped. AutoCAD made sharp change from 2006 to 2007. There is a significant change there. I always recommend 2010 and above because there is another significant change between 2009 and 2010. But actually it is recommended we use the latest version, which is 2014, as at the time of this recording. But if you start with older version, for example release 14, version 2000, version 2000 high, or version 2002, you will still learn the basic, and you will be able to work with other versions if you're able to know the new features in other versions. And I started with 2000 high version. From there I began to upgrade to 2002. From 2002 I upgraded to 2004. From 2004 I moved on to 2006, then 2009, 2010, 2012, and I'm working with 2013. And that is the version which I'm going to use for this class. Now let's talk about AutoCAD installation. The installation can be in two modes. It can be standalone and it can be network installation. In standalone installation, you install the software on a single computer. But in a network installation, you install it on a server, and every other client computer they access the software from the server. And immediately you are out of the network environment, you cannot access the software again. But in standalone, you will be able to install it on a single computer and run it on the same computer. The installation files can be in CD, DVD, or external disk, or pen, or flash drive. The files can be copied there, either in compressed format or extracted format. Now I want to practically show you how the files, the mode in which they are prepared prior to installation. Now I'm opening my computer now. In my software folder I have AutoCAD 2013 32-bit, and I have 2013 64-bit. Now I want to talk about the 32-bit and 64-bit. The latest laptop being produced, they are based on 64-bit architecture, but the other ones may be 32-bit. There is no big deal about the two, but you must know the configuration of your system before you buy the CD and before you begin the installation. For example, if I want to check the configuration of this laptop, I'll go to all program, click on the start button, then I'll click on computer. Let me expand this box. Then I'll click on the system properties. From there, I will know that my system type is 64-bit. My RAM is 4 gig. I recommend that AutoCAD be installed on minimum of 2 gig RAM so that you'll be able to get the best out of the software, and there will not be issue of it being hanging or not responding quickly when you are using it. And the processor, it is recommended that you use the minimum of 1.5 gigahertz. You can see I have 2.9 gigahertz dual core. This is a double processor. So because you have to use a laptop of required configuration before you can run AutoCAD. Let's go back to the installation. Now, I said we have 32-bit, we have 64-bit. For example, my system is 64-bit. If I open this folder, I have the AutoCAD package in compressed format. If you look at this file where my pointer is, that is the package in compressed format. Now, if you buy your CD, you may find this file or this item as the only item in that CD. It's okay because it's compressed into 1.13 gigabyte. And I want to tell you that the overall size of AutoCAD is more than this, but they normally compress it in this single file, and all these other folders you see, they were extracted after this single file. If you double click this, then you are ready for the installation. If the CD you bought happens to contain only this file, that means it is a compressed file. But if the CD you bought contains all these folders and this setup and every other item you find there except this compressed file, that means it's in extracted form. And if you want to install it, you double click the setup, you double click this. So in summary, if the installation file is in extracted form, you will find all these folders and every other item there except this one. And when you want to install it, you double click the setup. But if it contains only the compressed file, this particular one on which my mouse is, you also double click it to begin the installation. I'm not going to install it in this system because I have AutoCAD already installed on my laptop. Let's go back to our PowerPoint. Like I said, the installation files can be in compressed format, either zip or RAR file, whether you are using WinZip or WinRAR, then it can be in extracted format. Now, this is the interface after the installation. Let me show you where you locate and where you launch the AutoCAD software after the installation. Now, let's move away from this PowerPoint. If you go to the installation interface is appearing, but I'm not going to install it. Now, if you go to start button, all programs, AutoCAD installation is usually in Autodesk folder. And I want to tell you that Autodesk is the company that produces AutoCAD. They produce AutoCAD and every other software. When you click on this folder, all other softwares that are produced by Autodesk, they are usually put in this folder. Like you can see here, I have Autodesk Design Review, I have Inventor Fusion, I have AutoCAD 2013 English version, I have Inventor, I have DWG TrueView, Content Service, and every other things there. but I need AutoCAD 2013 English. When you